Tuesday's maths. And today's date is the 14-07-2020. And we are going to continue with capacity and measurement. Right, so what you need for today is your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker, your blue maths books, and your maths brains on. So pause the video, let's get ready, and we are going to start. So let's see if we all remember what capacity is.
Whoa, Adapted Mind Math! Come explore the site with me. I'm in first.
25 milliliters of water. So, its capacity is 25 milliliters. Now, let's learn how much quantity is 500 milliliters. Here, we have a container that can hold at most 500 milliliters of water. So its capacity is 500 milliliters. Now, let's learn how much quantity is 1 liter. Here, we have a jug. The exact amount of water this jug can contain is 1 liter. So its capacity is 1 liter. That is, it can contain 1 liter of water or any liquid. So kids, now you have a fair idea what is capacity and the units for measuring capacity. Now, let's move on to some questions. 1 liter is how many millimeters? It is 1,000 milliliters. 2 liter is how many milliliters? 1,000 milliliters plus 1,000 milliliters equals 2,000 milliliters. 3 liters is how many milliliters? It is 1,000 milliliters plus 1,000 milliliters plus 1,000 milliliters. That is 3,000 milliliters. Good. Now, 500 milliliters plus 500 milliliters makes how many liters? It is 1 liter. As 500 milliliters plus 500 milliliters is 1,000 milliliters. Now, 250 milliliters plus 250 milliliters plus 500 milliliters is how many liters? It is again 1 liter, as it adds up to 1,000 milliliters. Now, 3,000 milliliters is how many liters? It is 3 liters. Good. Here we have a jug whose capacity is 1 liter. And we also have a bucket whose capacity is 4 liters. Then, how many jugs are required to fill the bucket completely? 1 jug will contain 1 liter of water. So, 4 jugs will make 4 liters of water. So we need 4 jugs of water to completely fill the bucket. Let's move on to the next question. Capacity of 1 tumbler is 500 milliliters. And capacity of this jug is 1 liter. Then how many tumblers of water are required to fill this jug? 1 tumbler contains 500 milliliters. 2 tumblers will contain 500 milliliters plus 500 milliliters equals 1,000 milliliters, or 1 liter. So 2 tumblers of water are required to fill the jug. Now, let's move on to the next question. 1 jug holds 1 liter of water. We can pour 4 jugs of water in a bucket. Then, what is the capacity of the bucket? Let's solve this question. Capacity of the jug is 1 liter. And we can pour 4 jugs of water in the bucket. 4 jugs means 4 liters of water. So, capacity of the bucket is 4 liters. So kids, today we learned what is capacity. Now you may go ahead and take a quiz to learn more. Bye-bye.
Right, so that was interesting that we had to learn how many milliliters are in a liter. So that is the biggest thing. And it's 1,000 milliliters in a liter. So 1,000 drops. You see all my drops on the screen? 1,000 of those drops will fill the 1 liter bottle. So it's very important to remember that 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter. So because milliliters is a small unit, milli means 1,000. And liters is a big unit of measurement. It will be always smaller. Okay, so important to remember, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. Right. So let's work on our whiteboards. What would you measure? What would we measure each object in? Milliliters or liters? So you're going to write those on your whiteboard, and then you're going to send us a picture if you're at home, or show your teacher if you're at school. So a swimming pool. Would you measure the liquid in the swimming pool with milliliters or liters? B, a cup. Would you measure it with milliliters or liters? A large bucket. What would you measure it in? A spoon. A bathtub, a lake. Okay, so when you have those on your whiteboard, pause the video and write what unit you would measure them, and then unpause to check your answers. And last one, a kettle. Right, so here come the answers. A swimming pool in liters, a cup in milliliters, a bucket in liters, a spoon in milliliters, a bathtub in liters, a lake in liters, and a kettle would be in liters. I'm sure you got all of that right, boys and girls. That is fantastic. Okay, so your work for today. You are going to complete page 38 in your blue maths book. You're going to write today's date, which is 14-07-2020. And you're going to have a look here on page 38. A liter and milliliters are 2 units for measuring capacity. So a bottle holds a liter, and milliliters about 20 little drops of water in that thing. So you're going to read here. Mr. Franklin filled a bucket with water to clean his floor. Does his bucket hold 9 liters or 9 milliliters? You're going to write the answer there. So you're going to read those 5 sentences and decide if it's liters or milliliters. Remember, boys and girls, liters is big, milliliters is small. So have a fantastic day today, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more capacity.